Right now, big signing, Mick, for your team, the Dragons. Keon Koloamatangi leaving the Bunnies, which was a big call. I think a lot of South fans were disappointed. A lot of Dragons fans should be excited. Now he was great this year. Big deal, but Mick, really encouraging for the club.
Yeah.
Heading in the right direction.
Yeah, really positive for them. I mean, Keon's one of the elite forwards in the competition. Obviously elevated himself to test level last year. And the fact that Shane Flanagan and Tim, the CEO there, sold the plan of where the club's going and the direction of where they want to get the club to. And the fact that Keon was, willing and really keen to get on board with that is exciting for the club. It's an enormous signing. It really is.
The helicopter worked, eh?
The helicopter was good. Did you see
Borrow yours, dude.
Did you drive that? Or?
Did you see that go past? Could you?
No. I left from Redfern. I'm on the coast, Mick,
The South boy, eh? You turned your back, have you?
You got a few
back on the roots, have you? Oh, Redfern, eh?
Don't go there. Or don't go there.
Hey, boy, South Junior.
Oh, shit. I don't need that in my life anymore, Mick, all right? What do you think, Coops?
Look, I think it's a good signing. Without, Mick's obviously embedded there at the Dragons. Without offending, Mick and the Dragons, I think they needed athleticism. They needed someone with some punch, some footwork. Someone that can just really bend the line and break tackles. Like they've got some solid players there, like Couchman, Gula, Amy Stewart, Josh Kerr. Jaden Stewart to me is the point of difference in the pack for the Dragons. He can break a tackle, he can offload, and he can beat someone one-on-one. They just needed someone else, and I think Keon Koloamatangi does that. I think they'll be a really good defensive team. They'll probably lack some quick play the balls this year, hence the signing for Keon next year.
The area that I was impressed, talking to people that were involved in the negotiations was the fact of how much he enjoyed through a tough period last year of injuries at South. He really enjoyed that leadership role and taking on ownership of that footy side, and then understanding that, and I'm really comfortable saying this, the South Coast at the moment has produced some really good kids that the Dragons have got there, the Hamish Stewarts, Dylan Egan, the Couchman boys, and he really wants to be part of their growth. And I think that's a big reason for him coming there as well. So that's exciting.
Where do you play him?
Well, I think that's the luxury of having him in the modern game, is his ability to either start on an edge and come into the middle, or start in the middle and go onto an edge if need be. But I think where the pack is, he's probably in the middle. That's where I would imagine. But that's a decision for Shane to make. But
Mick, what about the Atkinson Kyle? Give us a little bit of colour on that. Atkinson start at 7, training well.
Yeah, he's been playing 7 at the moment. He's been excellent, actually. He's been great to work with. He's a breath of fresh air. He's very much that modern half that likes to run the footy. Him and Kyle have it's not a manufactured chemistry. They're getting along well. Obviously, with the travel from Sydney, both boys there in Cronulla, they travel down together, down to Wollongong to training and get along well. The other one there who's training really well, who I've been impressed with, is Lycan King Tongia. Very
like him.
Yeah, very
if he can get his defence right, Mick,
like
his attack, he's got that X factor, creativity, can create something out of nothing, which is, points to what you guys want as well, right? But his defence let him down last year.
Yeah.
If he can get that right,
definitely,
he's knocking on the door again. I mean, he's proven,
He plays as direct as any half.
Well, what's the other combo? I'm going to go a bit off track here. So if it doesn't work, right, because it can, as much as you believe it's going to, and you should, and you're seeing great signs. If Atkinson comes, because there is a question mark whether he's a genuine 7 or not, right? Like, he's got to own that team.
Yep.
If he doesn't get it right, what happens?
Well, I think, as I said before, around the Zach Lomax thing, and knowing Shane for a long time now, he's not afraid of making tough calls. But the other part of it is, and it's the one thing that I loved about playing under Shane, was the trust that he puts in you. And so if Atkinson and Kyle, if they start the season together, he'll give them time to build together. And I think that's the most important thing for a guy that's coming into a new position, time to find his feet, to build combinations, and to feel like the coach trusts him. And that's the one thing that I've been impressed with over the summer is when Atkinson's got things right, he celebrated it, Shane Flanagan. When he hasn't, he supported him spoke to him about how he can do things better there, as opposed to, feeling like there's frustration or it's not working in that moment.
Interesting it's going to be to start the season, all these teams we're talking about with key
Feel like I'm on
changes.
360 already.
Buzz. Buzz is
Coming up after the break.
Buzz has got his shirt off with Chimes up in Queensland, just with his baby oil on.